Hey guys, Big V here, Sydney, Australia, and I just thought I'd bring you down to one of my favourite spots. This is a few kilometres away from my place, and I've just had a nice walk to come here. I enjoy coming here for a walk and enjoying the scenery. I'll give you a quick little look around. It's just a really pretty spot on the water here. You get to see up and down the Georges River, and so that's my kayaking ground. That's where I go paddling all the time down here on this on the river. But just thought I'd give you my update, week 11 update, and been a good week. All been going well. I've managed a small loss this week, only 0.7 of a kilogram, which is about 1.5 pounds. It's still in the right direction, still down. Would have liked a little more, but that's okay. I've been eating really well, been tracking everything that I've been eating, and haven't been getting as much exercise as I really should. I'd like to be getting probably, if I could get 45 minutes to an hour a day at least, it would be that would be really good. But I sort of managing that only every maybe every third day, which is a bit of a poor effort. That's mostly just because I'm working too hard at the moment, and but you can see it's a beautiful sunny afternoon here. It's 5 o'clock. It's daylight saving at the moment, so it doesn't get dark until about 7 at night. And yeah, it's really pleasant in the afternoon to come for a walk around this area. So I try and step it out a little bit, get a good pace going, and yeah, just enjoy it. It's the sort of exercise that I can do every day. Well, should be able to do every day. Yeah, so just thought I would give a little bit of an update on how everything's going. Have been having really good restriction the last week. But been finding I've been quite satisfied with the small serves, and you know I've been thinking a little bit about my past habits and behaviour around food. Being a food lover, you sort of feel from time to time you don't really trust yourself around food. But I really feel like I've been making some good, steps forward in that area. Being able to get past a lot of the temptations that have previously brought me down. Making a bit of a racket out here with the jet skis and the motorboats and stuff at the moment. But anyway, so it's yeah. At work, there's a bench near the kettle where we make our cups of coffee, and they keep loading it up with goodies. And one of the guys just came back from a short trip down to New Zealand. He came back and he bought 6 blocks of Toblerone chocolate, which I just love. But I've taken to calling him Ben the Bastard, and I haven't touched one of those chocolates. I've wanted to very much, but I haven't had any of the Toblerone. So they're still sitting there, and I'm not touching them. And the other thing is, there's always these goodies that come out for morning tea. They've got these chocolate fudge that comes out, and they've got caramel slice, and it's not a wonder I had my struggles. But I've just decided I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to dwell around that area. So I just go to the fridge and get out the skim milk to make myself a skim cappuccino, and that's pretty much it, which I've been happy with. And so my average calories a day, I'm doing probably more around 1,000 calories a day than under. So I'd say 900 to 1,100 a day is probably where I'm averaging at the moment. Trying to be careful. I was a little bit surprised with everybody reporting to me that they're all on around about the 800 calories, or some were saying 600 to 800 calories, and to me that sounds ridiculously small. That's like just 3 of the Optifast shakes a day, and I don't think that that's a healthy way to live. I think we've got to eat food, and especially when we're thinking that this has got to be for the rest of our lives, we want to make sure that we're making good choices, maintainable choices. So I find having a shake for breakfast works really well for me, so I normally start off with a shake for breakfast. I think I might just use a protein powder in future rather than using the OptiFast shakes, because they're still got 22 grams of carb in it, which is a little high. Some of the protein powders you can get away with very little carb, and I've got a chocolate protein powder that I quite like the taste of, and that's I think it's only like 2 or 3 carbs or something. It's really good and tastes fine to me. So I think I'll stick with that. Just try to cut the calories down a little there. That's all. Yeah, have been struggling still with constipation, not getting enough fibre. So trying to eat a bit more of the really low GI vegetables, cauliflower, broccoli, that sort of thing, which I don't mind. Eating a lot of fish as well, a lot of tin fish, tuna, sardines, mackerel, salmon, herring. Doesn't worry me. I enjoy all sorts of fish. And some of those are fattier fish, and some of them are in oil. I drain the oil, of course, but so sometimes there's a little bit more calories in that, but it's good, healthy protein. So I don't have any issues with that. What else did I want to share about? Watched a couple of the other YouTubers' videos during the week, and a few of them, raised a couple of issues of interest for me. Particularly enjoyed TJ's bit of well, it's not a rant. He was asked the 10 things that he hated, and really enjoyed that, and pretty much agree with nearly all of him, nearly everything that he had to say. I had a bit of a joke with him in the comment there, but I think he's pretty on the ball there. The only thing I disagree with him on is that I'm not an atheist. I am a Christian, but I totally agree with his reasons for being atheist, and they're the same reasons that I'm a Christian. It's a reasoned response to the evidence that I have. So not blind faith. I've seen stuff that has made me believe. So that's why I'm a Christian. But I'm not one for pushing it down people's throats. So, I'm happy with who I am and where I'm at. And, happy for people to have whatever opinion they want to have. Everyone has the right to their own mind, and no one has the right to tell them otherwise. So, anyway, that's probably the only thing that I could say that I disagreed with him on. Or maybe organic food. I don't buy organic food, but I must admit that I would like to grow my own food. The reason for that is just for freshness and quality, and that would be organic as well, because I'd be growing it without any pesticides and that sort of stuff. I think that is just a healthy option. I think part of the problems that we've got in society these days is to do with our food chain and our food production. I think that there are some issues there. My gorgeous wife, Jen, has multiple food sensitivities, so her diet's really restricted, really terribly restricted. It's painful, actually. So she's gluten-free, dairy-free, egg-free, soy-free. It's just about, she lives on rice and fish pretty much, and a few vegetables, but she has trouble with a lot of vegetables too, because salicylates and amines are also a problem for her. And I think that those sort of sensitivities come about through stuff that's in our foods, because of the amount of processed foods, because of the production cycles that we have for food and the way that our food is grown. I have my suspicions there. Again, they're just suspicions, but that's my only reason for preferring fresh, pesticide-free if at all possible. That being said, if a piece of vegetable or fruit looks good, I'll eat it. I'm not religious about these things. It's just about making healthy choices, isn't it? And thinking about what you're doing. What else do I have to say? I think that's about it, and I'm up to 10 minutes. So I'll catch up with you all next week, and have a great week until then. Cheers.